Hi guys, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's your very first time here, you're welcome. My name is Eunice and you're welcome to SOE'S. If you are a long time subscriber or you've been watching my videos, you're welcome again. In this video, I'll be sharing my experience on postpartum depression and the things I did that helped me scale through that phase in my life. I have two kids, and with my first, I did not experience postpartum depression at all. In fact, my emotion, I was just all over the moon. I was really happy. I was like glad. It felt like I broke a record that I pushed the baby out. But with my second, the reverse is the case. The reverse was the case. I was okay. I gave birth to him in February 2022, and then when we got back home, like about 3 days after we got back home, I just noticed that I was having serious mood swings. I was feeling overwhelmed. I would just lock myself in a room and start crying. Like I had loss of appetite. I had trouble sleeping. My spirit and my body were not aligning. I felt something. I felt something is really wrong with me. And then I just tried to hide it. I did not want people around me to know. My mother-in-law was with me at that time. God bless her. She helped me. She helped me in the way she could, but she did not know I was going through that phase. She did not know I was going through what I was going through. Even my husband did not know I was going through that. But it now got to a point I had to open up to him that, babe, this is what I'm going through. And he did not understand at first, but later he got to understand. Got to understand me. He really tried for me. And I'm this kind of person that does not like asking for favors. I find it difficult asking for favors. I find it difficult telling people to do a certain thing for me. I'm trying my best to improve on that, but it is what it is. I don't like asking people for favors. So yes, that was it. And then it now became worse when I now noticed that my baby was having yellow eyes. Then I took him to the hospital. I took him to the hospital a day to the naming ceremony. Then doctor ordered for bilirubin test, and we came back home. On Sunday we had his naming ceremony. Then in the evening we went back to the hospital to get our results, and the bilirubin levels were very high, so he had to be admitted. He was admitted. The trauma of listening to my baby cry in that phototherapy box, I've forgotten the name of that box now. The heat was making him cry. I was worried for him, and it's I went to a government hospital, so there were not enough bed space for mothers to sleep on. They have I think they had about 7 beds at that time, and we had tens of mothers. So I literally had to sleep on the chair. Someone that just gave birth a week ago, you understand? I had to sleep on a chair for about 8 days. But then meeting mothers in the hospital that were going through the same trouble, that was going through the same problem I was, helped me. We're encouraging one another, praying for one another, and then it helped me. So that will bring me to my first point. Try to talk to someone, probably someone that has gone through what you are currently going through, or a mental health expert or a doctor. Try to talk to someone about what you are going through, or maybe even your husband. Try to talk to someone about what you are going through. And then reading the word of God and praying really helped me. There are verses, there are tons of verses that talks on worrying. Cast all your cares upon God, for He cares for you. Cast all your troubles on God, for God cares for you. All your worries, cast them upon God. He cares for you. Let Him carry the yoke on your behalf. Let Him carry your burden for you, and then you feel lighter. So once I read, I'm going to drop these Bible verses. I'm going to drop these Bible verses here, so you can also read and pray with them. So once I read these Bible verses and pray, I just feel light in my spirit. I feel light even in my body, you know. So that's my second point. And after 8 days, we go back home. So once I got home, I engaged myself in things that made me happy. Aside the maternity thing, aside the giving birth, aside the baby thing, I did things that made me happy. Things like watching movies, listening to music. In fact, I would lock myself in the room. I would play music and start dancing as if it's a party, as if a party was going on. I would dance and sweat. Then I would take my shower and probably go back to a movie to watch, then gist with my mother-in-law and all that, you know. And also I engrossed myself in sewing. My mother-in-law just practically takes care of the baby. Then I would sew clothes and, you know, just do things that would take my mind off anything around maternity-ish. But yours may be more complicated than mine, you know. Just try to talk to a mental health expert like a doctor to help you. If you have gone through this condition before and you've scaled through, please drop a comment on the things you did that helped you so that people here can benefit from it, please. And also, if you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up, like, and share this video to those that it will be beneficial to. Thank you guys for watching.